Okay, we're ready to get started. I want to start by introducing Miss Diane Mackey, who is ESL Data Specialist for Rutherford County Schools and also a member of our Read to Succeed Council, who's going to come and introduce some more of our judges and tell you the rules for this morning. Good luck to all of you.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 10th annual Read to Be. We're so happy to see everyone here this beautiful spring morning. As Lisa said, I'm Diane Mackey. I am with Rutherford County Schools. I'm also one of your judges today. I see that we have lots of young folks here, but we have some folks that are a little not so young here with us also, so we want to recognize them. If we have teachers and principals in the audience, would you please stand so that you can be recognized? Oh, wonderful. And if we have the parents of students, would you please stand? Great. And last but certainly not least, we have our spellers and our alternate spellers. Will you stand as a group and be recognized? All of these young students are winners. They've won in their own schools, and they owe much of their success to the parents and the teachers who have helped them get to the spelling bee today. We will need to take care of some housekeeping rules first. The first thing I need to ask that you check your cell phone if you have it with you and be sure that it is turned off. If you have young children with you, we're happy that the families come and support the spellers, but if you have a young child who is becoming tired because of the spelling bee, we would ask you that you take that child and just walk to the back with them if the noise is something that's going to disturb the spellers. The spellers will be very nervous, so we want to make sure that the atmosphere is as calm as possible. Flash photography. The bee is being videotaped, as Lisa mentioned earlier, and it'll be shown on Channel 3, so we want to ask you not to take pictures during the spelling bee. You will have an opportunity after the bee if you want your child to come back up on stage and you get a picture of them on the stage after the bee is over. We want you to support the students, but we would ask that you not clap after each student. We want our bee to move along. It's a beautiful spring morning, and I think many of you have other things that you would like to move on to, so let's hold our clapping until the complete round is finished. Our pronouncer today is Mr. Lynn Watson, who's standing over here. He was president of Middle Tennessee Christian School for 20 years and is currently practicing law again with an emphasis in estate planning. We're very happy to have him here today to be our pronouncer. The other two judges are sitting down front. Mr. Dan Clayton, if you'll just hold up your hand, Mr. Don Clayton is with Ingram Content Group. He is a Read to Succeed Executive Board member, and he is also the 2012 Read to Succeed Celebrity Spelling Bee. So he's been up here on this very stage, and boys and girls, he knows how you're going to feel. Mr. Shanto Sereno is also down front. He is a Rutherford County Commissioner and also a Read to Succeed Executive Board meeting. And I'm happy to say that Mr. Shanto and I shared an office for many, many years with Rutherford County Schools. I want to go over the spelling bee's rules for the students before you come up on stage. So please listen carefully, students. The bee is held in a round format. It's designated by the Scripps National Spelling Bee Rules, We will be following the exact rules that are followed when the students go all the way to the national spelling bee that some of you may have seen on TV. So we will follow the format. The students will be called to the stage. They will get a number, and whatever number they receive, they'll take that seat on the stage. Someone has to be number 1, and someone has to be number 20, whatever is that, 4? Is that the last one up there? Someone has to be number 13. We just can't help that. So you'll just draw a number and then take your seat. And at that point, our pronouncer will take over and tell you what you will do from there. But the format will be the round format. So each speller, starting with number 1, will receive a word. Each speller receives a new word. They do not have to spell a word that has been missed previously to them. So each speller gets a new word. And if the speller comes to the mic and spells the word correctly, they go back and sit in the numbered chair that is theirs. It's really important for them to go back and sit in their correct chair so that we can keep up with the round, because as spellers miss a word, they leave the stage and come down to this front row and sit in order. Because at the end of the round, if for some reason every speller in the round misses the word, everyone in that round goes back up and we start over again. This is probably not likely to happen in the first few rounds, but when we get down to just a few students, it has happened. We've had to pull students back up to the stage, and they're usually happy to come back up. The pronouncer's role, Mr. Watson's role, he will be pronouncing the words, hopefully so that the spellers can understand the word. He has the correct pronunciation in the Scripps Howard word list. It's the speller's job to understand the word. So the speller needs to listen carefully. It's a good idea for the speller to pronounce the word at the beginning before they start spelling the word. That way we as judges will know if they've heard the correct word. It's not necessary that they do that. They will not be disqualified if they don't say it, but it's in their best interest if they pronounce the word. If the student is not sure if they have heard the correct word, they can ask for a definition, they can ask for a sentence, they can ask for a part of speech, they can ask for the language of origin, and they can ask for an alternate pronunciation. They cannot ask for the root word. The Scripps Spelling Bee rules do not allow us to give an alternate definition, or they cannot ask that the pronouncer say it slower. So the pronouncer will attempt to say every word at the same speed so that where the students will understand but will not need to ask for it to be repronounced. If a word has homonyms, or for some reason there is a reason that the judge, that the pronouncer thinks that more information is needed, he can give that information as long as it's information that is in his book without the pronouncer asking for it. So if a judge gives a word and some additional information, it is okay for him to do that. It is the judge's role to determine whether the word is spelled correctly. It is also the judge's role to make sure that the student is understanding the word. If we think perhaps when the student says the word after he's given the word, he or she, and they don't have the right word, we can ask the pronouncer to repeat it. So we will be watching the speller carefully. Spellers, it's very important for you to stand in front of the mic so that you can be heard, and that you speak clearly and you look at the judges as you're spelling so that we can see your face, because it's much easier for us to know if you are hearing the correct word. Our role is to help you, but it's also our role to be the final deciders. It's the judges have all final decision on everything that we do at the Spelling Bee today. One important rule and this is a Scripps spelling bee rule. A student may begin spelling and ask to repeat. They can start again, but they are stuck with whatever came out of their mouth the first time. Whatever letters they said the first time cannot be changed when they respell the word. So please, spellers, when you're given the word, think about the word and make sure that you're spelling it correctly the first time. Okay. At the end of the B, there is a process that we use when we get down to 2 or 3 spellers. If we have a round of 3 or a round of 2, and the first person spells the word correctly, the other spellers do not, that person that spelled correctly is not automatically the winner. That person must come back and have a 1-person round and spell an additional word. So that in reality, the spelling bee champion is spelling 2 more words correctly than anyone else. And we need to make sure that everyone understands that process. Yet that may not be the way that you've been used to doing spelling bees, but those are the Scripps rules. There's also an appeals process. The parent or guardian or the teacher of a student may appeal if a student is deemed incorrect and leaves the stage. You can do that by coming forward, and there is a form here at the edge of the stage, and you can fill out the information, the speller's name, and why you think that they spell the word, why you think they should be allowed to come back. But you need to do that before it's their turn again in the round. So that decision has to be made fairly quickly. When we get down to 5 spellers, you don't have to do the written. You can come up to, who's doing it? Andy in the back. He's going to be in charge of getting these forms and getting them over to the judges' table. You can tell him orally and get it over to us, because speed will really matter there. This rarely happens, but occasionally it does. We did an example of a time when it did is when a speller spelled a homonym that we had not thought about, and it was a proper noun, but it was a homonym for the word, so the speller was allowed to come back up. So we do have that process. I think that's everything that you will need to know at this point. So at this time, the spellers will need to go forward to this side of the stage and get your number and come up on the stage and take your place, and Mr. Watson will come forward and take over from here. Good luck, everyone.
This morning, as we begin, I want to congratulate all of these spellers. You have earned the right to be here this morning and to represent your school, and for that, you deserve our recognition and our applause. Let's give them all a round of applause as we begin. Before we start, we want to take an opportunity to meet each of them individually. And so we're going to begin with speller number 1 and ask each of our spellers to come to the microphone, give us their name and the name of their school. So speller number 1, would you come up and get us started?
I'm Kaylee Roper, and I'm from Scales Elementary School. I'm Grace Winfrey from Central Magnet School. I'm Grace Winfrey from Central Magnet School. I'm Devin Locum from Providence Christian Academy. I'm Molly Carr from Cason Lane Academy. I'm Molly Carr from Cason Lane Academy. I'm Matthew Williams from Whitworth Buchanan. I'm Chauncey from Blackwood Middle School.
I'm Christian Smith from Riley Academy.
I'm Tommy Apgar from St. Rose.
I'm Tristan Thomas from Rock Springs Middle School. I'm Greg Johnson from Smyrna Middle School.
I'm Zakia Cooper from Hopgood Elementary.
I'm Brittany Jones from Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Madeline Davis from Discovery School. My name is Bailey Bass from Northfield Elementary.
I'm Patrick Gulugus from Stewart's Creek Middle.
Caitlin Moore from Siegel Middle. I'm Megan Henning from Christiana Middle.
Amari King from Derwin Francis Arts Academy.
I'm Abby Husk from Oakland Middle.
I'm Janicia Andrews from Black Box Elementary.
I'm Abby Jackson from Rockville Middle School. I'm Morgan Tedder from Mitchell Nelson Elementary.
I'm Edwin Walk from John Pittard Elementary.
Let's everybody take a deep breath and relax. I assure you, I am just as nervous as any of you. I have been practicing for days. My wife has listened to me pronounce these words, and she's become an accomplished speller, so I'm very proud of her. But it's time for us to begin. So we'll ask speller number 1 to come to the microphone. Judges, are you ready? Okay. Our first word is pursuit.
Pursuit. P-U-R-S-U-I-T. Pursuit.
Number 2. Our word is hostile. This word, before you spell it, is an adjective. There may be a homonym. And this word means marked by antagonism or unfriendliness. Hostile.
Hostile. H-O-S-T-I-L-E. Hostile.
Our next word is juvenile or juvenile.
Juvenile. J-U-V-E-N-I-L-E.
Speller number 4. Our next word is ecstatic.
Ecstatic. E
X-T-A-T-I-C.
Speller number 5. Our next word is gourmet.
Gourmet. G-O-R-M-E-T. Gourmet.
I'm sorry, judges. That was not correct. Good job. We appreciate your participation. Excuse me? The correct spelling is Gourmet. Our next word is jubilant.
Jubilant. Jubilent. Jubilant.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is Jubilant. Is that correct, judges? Okay. Our next word is disappoint.
Disappoint. Disappoint. Disappoint.
I'm sorry, there's only one S. Is that correct, judges? All right, thank you. Our next word is elegant.
Elegant. Elegant. Elegant.
All right, our next word is condiment.
Condiment. Condement. Condiment.
That's not correct. Condiment. Our next word is leisure.
Leisure. Leisure. Leisure.
Correct. All right, our next word is desperately.
Desperately. Desperately.
That's correct. Is that right? Okay. I'm sorry, my error there. All right, our next word, accrued.
Accrued. ACRUDE. Accrued.
Oh, I'm sorry. ACCRUED. Our next word is ulterior.
Ulterior. Can I have the definition, please?
Yes. The definition is not apparent or hidden.
Ulterior. ULTERIOR. Ulterior.
That's correct. All right, our next word is syllable.
Syllable. SYLLABLE.
That's correct. Our next word is brochure.
Brochure. BROUCHE.
That is not correct. BROCHURE. Our next word is serenade.
Serenade. SERRINADE.
That's not correct. It's SERENADE. Our next word is allocation.
Allocation. ALLOCATION. Allocation.
All right, our next word is technician.
Technician. TECHNICIAN. Technician.
That's correct. Our next word is frivolous.
Frivolous. FRIVALOUS.
I'm sorry. VOLOUS. Our next word is emphasize.
Emphasize. IMPHAZI. SE. Emphasize.
I'm sorry. It's EMPHASIZE. Our next word is allergenic.
Allergenic. ALLERGENIC. Allergenic.
That's correct. Our next word is potassium.
Could you please repeat the word?
Potassium.
Papacy.
Wait, potassium.
Papacy?
Potassium.
Potassium. PAPASSIUM.
Judges, a different word? Okay, that's fine. Next word, matrimony.
Matrimony. MATRAMONE.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's MATRIMONY, matrimony. Our next word is siege.
Siege. SEIGE.
That's correct. Excuse me? Oh, SIE. Thank you, judges. Thank you for catching that. All right, we're now ready to begin round 2. So we'll ask speller number 1 to come up. And your word is whimsical.
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 Whimsical. WINCICAL.
That is not correct. WHIMSICAL. Our next word is ecosystem.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Sure. An ecological community considered together with the non-living factors of its environment as a unit.
Ecosystem. ECOSYSTEM.
Thank you. Our next word is gouge.
Gouge. Gouge.
That's correct. Our next word is exaggerate.
Exaggerate. EXAGGERATE. Exaggerate.
Correct. Our next word is fedora.
Can you repeat that?
Fedora.
FEDORA.
That's correct.
We are going to allow speller number 1 to come back to the stage. She pronounced the word incorrectly, and we did not catch that she was pronouncing it incorrectly. That's the ruling of the judges.
Okay. All right, our next speller, please. Our next word is compromise.
Compromise. COMPROMISE. Compromise.
That's correct. Our next word, inflammable.
Flammable.
Excuse me, inflammable.
Inflammable. INFLAMMABLE.
That's correct. Our next word is correspondence.
Correspondence. CORRESPONDENTS. Correspondence.
Okay. That is a homonym for the word, and so our judges have determined that that is correct. Our next speller. Our next word is hospice.
Can you repeat the word?
Hospice.
Can you give me the definition?
Certainly. It is a facility or program designed to provide a caring environment for meeting the physical and emotional needs of the terminally ill. Hospice.
Hospice. HOSPICE.
That's correct. Our next word is phylum.
Can you repeat the word?
Phylum.
Have a definition?
Certainly. It is one of the usually primary divisions of the animal kingdom.
Phylum. PHYLEM. Phylum.
I'm sorry, it's LUM. All right. Judges, does that complete that round? I have difficulty seeing on this side, so I can't tell when we get to the end. So that completes that round. Is that correct? All right. Our next word is epilepsy.
Epilepsy. Epylepsy. Epilepsy.
I'm sorry, it's Epipsy. Our next word is philosophize.
Philosophize. Philosophize. Philosopho. Fize. Philosophize.
I'm sorry, it's Phize. Our next word is carnage.
Carnage. Carnage.
That's correct. Our next word is dilemma.
Dilemma. Dilemma. Dilemma.
That's correct. All right, our next word, incidental.
Can you repeat that?
Incidental.
Incidental.
That's correct. Our next word is leniency.
Leniency.
Can I have the definition, please?
Certainly. Compassion or kindness extended to someone instead of strictness or severity.
Leniency. Leniency. Leniency.
I'm sorry, Leniency. Leniency. Our next word is fluoride.
Fluoride. Fluoride.
I'm sorry, it's Fluoride. Our next word is auditorium.
Auditorium. Auditorium. Auditorium.
Our next word is controversy.
Controversy. Controversy. Controversy.
That's correct. Our next word is ensemble.
Ensemble. Ansomble.
I'm sorry, Ensemble. Our next word is cellophane.
Will you repeat the word?
Cellophane.
Can I have the language of origin?
I don't believe I'm able to give the root word, or can I give the language of origin? Judges, okay. The language of origin, excuse me? Right. The word entered English after being formed in French from Latin and Greek elements. Cellophane.
Cellophane. S-U-L-I-F-A-N-E. Cellophane.
I'm sorry. C-E-L-L-O-P-H-A-N-E. All right, our next word is mezzanine.
Can you repeat it?
Mezzanine.
M E Z Z A N I N E.
That's correct. Our next word, extemporaneous.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, extemporaneous.
Extemporaneous. E-X-T-I-V-E-R-A-N-E-O-S. Extemporaneous.
I'm sorry. It's E-X-T-E-M-P-O-R-A-N-E-O-U-S. Our next word, cholera.
Can you repeat the word?
Certainly. Cholera.
Oh. Cholera. C-H-O-L-E-R-A. Cholera.
That's correct. All right, our next word is extraordinarily. Hang on, excuse me. We're going to pause here just a minute. Why don't you go back to your seat? They're conferring with our judges.
Okay, we're going to go over the rules for the end of the B now that there are only 2 spellers left. And we're going to ask those 2 spellers if they will come up to the mic, both of them at the same time. You don't have to be buddies, but you can come up. When you get your word and if you spell correctly, you can just step back, and then he will get his word if he can step back, so you don't have to go back and forth to your seats. But remember that if you spell it correctly and you spell it incorrectly, he is not the winner until he spells another word. The same is true if he misses, but you get it correct, then you have to spell another word also. Okay? Understood?
All right, we're going to go to a new word, okay? And that word is carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates. C-A-R-B-O-H-Y-D-R-A-T-E-S. Carbohydrates.
That's correct. Our next word is pituitary.
Can you repeat the word?
Pituitary.
Can you give me the definition?
I can. Of or retaining to the small, oval, reddish-gray endocrine organ attached to the base of the brain.
Okay. Pituitary.
Say it one more time.
Pituitary. Etuitary.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's P-I-T. All right, we have one more word that we have to spell in this next round. Is that correct? All right. Our next word is Afghan.
Can you repeat the word?
Afghan.
A-F-H-G-A-N.
That's not correct. A-F-G-H-A-N.
Okay, so that was a one-person round, so now we start over with a two-person round, so he gets the first word again.
Okay. Our next word is tutelage.
Can you repeat that?
Yes, tutelage.
Can you give me the definition?
Certainly, I'll be glad to. It is instruction, especially individual instruction accompanied by close personal attention and a conscious attempt at guidance.
Can you say it one more time?
Tutelage.
T-U-T-I-L-A-G-E.
I'm sorry, it's T-U-T-E-L-A-G-E. All right. Our next word is timorously.
Can you repeat the word?
Timorously.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Certainly. Timorously. Would you like a definition?
Yes.
It's in a manner showing fear or apprehension.
Can you repeat the word?
Final time. Timorously.
Timorously. T-I-M-O-R-O-U-S-L-Y.
That's correct. All right, so now we have one word round. Is that correct, judges? All right. The next word, jambalaya.
Can you repeat the word?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya?
That's correct. Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Jambalaya.
No, I'm sorry. J-A-M-B-A, not B-O. Jamba. All right, another round. Our next word is mortgage.
Can you repeat it?
Mortgage.
Can you give me the definition?
Sure. It's a conveyance of property upon condition that operates as a lien or charge, securing the payment of the money or the performance of an obligation. Mortgage.
Mortgage. M-O-R-T-G-A-G-E.
That's correct. All right. Our next word is debris.
Debris. D-E-B-R-I-S. Debris.
That's correct. All right. Our next word, retrospect.
retrospect. RETROSPECT. Retrospect.
That's correct. Our next word, cartilage.
Can you repeat the word?
Cartilage.
Cartilage. C-A-R. Can you give me the definition of cartilage?
I can't once you start spelling.
Oh. Can I start over? C-A-R-T-I-L-A-G-E. Cartilage.
That's correct. All right. Our next word, miso.
Can you give me the definition?
Certainly. It's a paste used in preparing soups and other foods that is made by grinding a mixture of steamed rice, cooked soybeans, and salt, and fermenting it as a brine. Miso.
M-E-S-O.
I'm sorry, it's M-I-S-O. Next word, sultan.
Can you repeat the word?
Sultan.
Sultan. S-U-L-T-A-N. Sultan.
That's correct. All right. Our next word, gunny sack.
Gunny sack. G-U-N-N-Y-S-A-C-K. Gunny sack.
That's correct. Congratulations.
Congratulations to 23 very good spellers and 2 excellent spellers. I'd like to start by presenting, I need to get some names here. Let me just do this for you. I didn't remember. Tell me your, let me do the first, second place first. Tell me your name again.
Gray Johnson.
Greg or Gray?
Gray.
Gray Johnson from
Smyrna Middle.
Smyrna Middle is our runner-up this morning, and he gets the medal and a gift certificate from Mid-South Bank, and this is for your teacher, and you also get a commemorative set of the state coins. Congratulations.
Thank
Please
you.
stay with us. All right, and this year's champion is Amari King from Thurman Francis. And I present to you the 2013 B2B Spelling Bee Championship Trophy. Congratulations. And your gifts from Mid-South Bank, the commemorative quarters, your gift certificate, and your certificate for your teacher. Congratulations. Excellent job. Today. We hope that you will continue to encourage your spellers. There's a great 7th and 8th grade spelling bee coming up in their future. And like again for the supporters, especially of these 2 spellers, to stay around for some pictures. Thank you all very much.